Booker T. Washington was born in 1856 and died in 1915. He was a civil rights activist, a teacher, and an author. He was born into slavery on the Burroughs Plantation in Southwest Virginia. He was born to a slave named Jane. His father was said to be a Caucasian planter, although his mother never identified him. This is the cabin that Booker T. Washington grew up as a small boy on a plantation in Virginia. In his youth, while living in this home, he worked at salt furnaces and coal mines in West Virginia for several years to earn money. After earning enough money, he headed to what is now known as Hampton University. He also attended Wayland Seminary in Washington, D.C. in 1878 and left after 6 months. Hampton University is very proud to call Booker an alumni and built a statue in his honor at the university. After graduation from Hampton, the president of Hampton recommended that Washington become the first leader of the new Tuskegee Institute in Alabama. He lived in this home for the rest of his life and served as the leader of the institute until his death. In 1895, Washington gave a speech called the Atlanta Address of 1895. This speech caused Washington to become well known as a spokesman representing the last generation of African American leaders born into slavery. Washington's popularity caused him to gain influence, and eventually he was even able to serve as an advisor for the President of the United States. His influence also landed him some very influential friends. Washington was even photographed with industrialist Andrew Carnegie. During his lifetime, he was married 3 times and had many children. Washington published 5 books during his life. The books were published with the help of ghostwriters Timothy Fortune, Max Bennett Frasher, and Robert E. Park. In 1915, Washington became ill while visiting New York. He returned to Tuskegee, where he died. He was buried on the grounds of Tuskegee Institute, where his body remains today. In 1940, the U.S. government decided to honor the contributions that Washington made to the United States by putting his image on a stamp.